You see, this is what happens when you plan things, even a little bit in advance. Planning. Yippee. Chippy chippy chappa chappa do vira vira vara vara say on it need I say bo 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 bo. Boom. Hey yo, let's go. Ooh, bloon. Wait, who's our hero? I need... Darn it. New heroes. Yeah. We haven't done medium. So let's do the monkey. Bloons! Bloon! Let's do my favorite boy. Glue man with his glue plan. Glue! You see, the glue turns into slime. We need more slime. But yes. Doing any challenges today? You see, I may like the silly little bloons, but that doesn't mean I know how to play bloons. I was never a chicken! I was never a chicken! Never! I was a mighty phoenix! Mighty! And strong. Magic of power. But yes, why are we playing bloons? Because I have things to talk about. Both mildly serious and mildly not serious. Like my inability to get a job. And me trying to fix that by going... I'm most likely going to go to university next year. So that's gonna change some things, especially with this project. Yin and yang news. Okay. That's why we have... Okay, we have the little guy on the edge. Little guy. It's to make that clean up easier. Because, yeah, we could still clean that up. You see, that's why we have the glue gunner. We need to, glue soak. And then next time we get corrosive glue. So it can turn into slime. But yes, uni and this channel's association with multiple things, including AI art, and also just personal things. To keep it light and to keep it simple, I may be reincarnating. Soon-ish. Maybe later, maybe soon, but reincarnation is in the cards for me. I would no longer be a Flavr. And I know I said I was a Flavr ride or die, but then I realized all of the associations, especially with AI art, would not be good for me in the future. So, how I will reincarnate? Well, I am a phoenix, so this is a part of the cards. I will turn to ash and I'll come back. Trust me. I will come back. I like doing this. It's just that everyone else in the whole equation are, how do I say? It's not resonating. You just came in after the... This isn't because I don't like... So you are going to be streaming during uni? Yes. I also may be taking time off to... I know, art school is a contentious subject. However, it is the one thing that I'm mediocre at behind the curtain. And with how contentious AI art is, and I'm starting to like it less. Like, I was like, oh yeah, back when DALL-E 2 was a thing. Perfect. It was great. It was fun. But then it started getting more contentious, and the wording around those marketing AI is getting more concerning for artists. And thus, people don't like it. And I understand completely why. Like, the time where it was an interesting technology to play around with to make things like this, I believe, sadly has passed. Because of the way that things... I should probably have waited until more of my regular people came in to say the news. But this isn't an immediate... Also, no, I'm not good at bloons. This is medium. So I'm just gonna... Had to wait for the 15-minute mark. True, I will re-give the new... It's just like, ripping the Band-Aid off is a thing to do. No hero placed yet, lol. I'm playing on medium. And also I'm silly. I'm not a balloons guy. I'm not a balloons person. Balloons is just more like, yes. Mild, medium, thinky thing. Mild, medium, thinky thingy. Yes. Medium thunk. Thunk in the medium. Thunk. I don't know why I keep saying thunk. Thunk. I am easily entertained. But yes. So things are going to change. Haha, balloons go pop. By silly monkeys type game. Exactly. I do not need to think that hard. I need to think medium. Well, since you said place the hero, I will place them approximately here so that they can hit both the end. Yeah. Bloons. I am, like, it was suggested I wait until 15 minutes until people start to gather and coalesce. But yes. Silly balloons go brrr. Corrosive. Slime. We need more slime. Pardon me. But yes. Am I still interested? Okay, so effectively, am I still interested in Flavr as an open VTubing project? Yes. Will uni be a 4-year journey? Yes, I'm going to get my BA or BFA, depending on what major I choose. Because I'm a creative at heart. One of the main reasons I started with this project is because I do like open creativity. And that is, I do want to keep that theme. I do want to still keep the things I do open. But I think the way that it started and now the way that things are shifting, in terms of the way that people view AI and AI projects, would be not so good for my flesh person artistic career. Also, this is an announcement that I may be getting a regular people job soon. So, it will be like a more tired mixy. But I did just finish my 3rd round of TMS. So, I'm in motion. Mixie is in motion for more than I was before. Is this channel still going to be here? Yes. I do want to keep the archive. I do find it very important to archive things. I don't like this reincarnation is it is also to lose another association. If you know, you know. And as kind as all of my audience has been to me, and the way that I came into being as I am was not the intended path. And my target audience isn't the one that I've garnered. And I'm glad that I have been able to find an audience beyond my target audience. However, having such distance between the actual and intended audience of most of the things I want to create is a little not draining. I need to remember. Yeah, sharpshooter. Yeah, I want to go crossbow. Quick, very quick. You see, this is why you get corrosive glue and bigger glue, larger globules. But yeah, this channel is a part of like my creative journey, and I do want it to remain here. And I think it is very important to keep archives if you can. Even if you don't fully resonate with... We're gonna put a fireball monkey here, just where, yeah. But the channel will still be here. Yeah, monkey sounds. So, okay, yeah. Just so we can see camera. And hit things with rock. Why did I say rock when I meant fire? I'm still gonna be here for a bit. I'm not leaving now. I'm still gonna be here for a bit. And I may come back if the Redux doesn't fully resonate the way I do, and I realize that, oh, this does actually really resonate in the ways that I want it to resonate, then I may come back. Maybe with or without the tag, I'll still be Flavr in my soul, because this project has done a lot for me, and a lot for, I believe, the people who are involved in it. But that doesn't mean that I still need the name. And also, like, sometimes as a creative person, sometimes it's just like, you can isolate Flavr no matter how hard you try. I'm glad. On one hand, I'm kind of glad that everyone kind of, like, that the formers and the former Flavrs and the Flavr friends are still associated with Flavr. That, personally, I would love to keep being associated even as a former or a Flavr friend or a Flavr former Flavr. Because you guys are lovely. Y'all just aren't my target audience. And the way that I came into my character specifically, there was a lot of workshopping that I was not prepared to do. And then it ended up with a character that I did not get as much input in to as I maybe would have liked. And then embodying that character is like, do I want to embody this character for the rest of my VTubing career? And I do want to, and I know that Flavr fans are in for a certain aesthetic, and I don't want to misguide people who are here for cute anime girl go boing, and I think that's completely valid. I just want to go a little bit away from the anime girl go boing. There will still be occasional anime girl go boing. Macy just admitting that she fell for chat and doesn't want to disappoint them. Well, y'all are lovely. Y'all, the amalgamation that I imagine my chat to be. Y'all are lovely. Y'all are kind. And y'all listen. Y'all can read. Y'all read the signs and you take in the signs and you read them. Y'all can read. And that makes me happy. Literacy. Yippee. But yes. And this is a thing that I have been interested in for a majority of, like, ever since I learned what VTubing was, I am interested in it. And I will be pursuing that while in uni. Like, the nature of how VTubing works. And I will also probably learn how to be a better live speaker. Like, I will be taking classes on how to talk. Because talking is hard. And I was persuaded away from acting classes. Mostly because, Mixie, you're bad at acting. Mixie, you're bad at acting. You're just really bad at acting. You sound like a cartoon. It's just, yeah. It's just, But yeah, it's just, yes, mean. But either way, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm here only briefly, so I'll say that chance dies by you. So you decide what you want. Thank you. Have a good day. That's mean. Even if it's ill-advised. It's just, you never know until you try. And I don't, oh gosh, no, I'm unprepared for this. Okay, I may be a little bit more prepared for this. I am not prepared for that. Darn it, I forgot. Let's upgrade things. Bouncing bullets. Oh, fire dragon's breath. Sniper. So good, I know. But creative people sometimes do marketing dumb things in exchange for creative fulfillment. And I understand, like, as a person who is also interested in social media marketing, I know that this is a pretty quote unquote dumb in terms of marketing, because I have a pre-established audience that will see me and I can associate with a general medium niche. Like, I have found my niche and then I'm gonna unniche myself. Wow, that is a silly marketing move. But is the silly marketing move better for my gut? Maybe. And if it, yeah. But also, I still want, even if it is under a different banner or this banner, I do want to do more creative stuff. I will be doing more thingies and practicing more thingies under new thing. I think you're great. I came here for Pippa rated you in your vibe. You're honest and chill. It'll do what's best for you. Oh my god. Thank you. Lab. More hand cam strum is just like, okay, welcome to Mixie doesn't know what she's doing when it comes to hand cam streams. Welcome to I don't know how to record myself. I do think my favorite part of VTubing is like, yes, I am not human. I am anime girl or anime boy or small creature. And you know who you aren't? Flesh you. Because are dangerous, didn't you accidentally show feet? No! Because that was a phone stream. Phone streams, I don't know what I'm doing. Because it's just like, yes, I'm thinking. Phone. But otherwise, I'm also slightly losing whimsy. Because as a neurodivergent person, I chase the whimsy. I chase the creative whimsy. And my whimsy has started to move. Listen, we know what Mixie wants or what she dreams of when she thinks of chat. We accept her regardless. Chat is a large blob of goop. You are a large amalgamous slime of friendship. An eldritch being of which I cannot fully understand. Yes. Bloon. We are faceless mass that lives in your computer, eating your electricity. And that's the way I like it. Mixie, we did need you to say the quiet part out loud. We ducks. Either you're a mass of ducks or an eldritch blob. Nothing in between. Like, when one of you leaves chat, you are a little duck. But chat as an entity, blob. Y'all are big blob. That is what I imagine. What I imagine, chat. We could be both. Why can't there be both? I told my therapist about my trans. One large eldritch duck. Eldritch duck! Yippee! Metal muncher. Okay. Yippee! Let's unlock the one new... Okay. Quiet. Okay, I haven't done this one before. One large eldritch duck. Okay, so they're coming in from this side and then leaving that side if they're coming in on that side, but then they're entering. Oh yeah, the tree cover. Tree cover. Oh yeah, so it is a center. Sniper. Let's put a sniper here and see how they move. Okay. But I do since TMS is now over, I now have the brain energy to do therapy and psychiatry again. So I was telling therapists specifically psychiatrist Sama. I was telling my psychiatrist, it's just like, I don't want to yeetus myself. I wish to turn into computer. Because sometimes when I want to stop being, I just kind of want to stop being a person and I just want to be in the computer with all of my friends. And then it's just like, you are not the first client to tell me that they want to be a computer. Which is reassuring. I'm not that crazy. I'm just medium. Okay, we can't put them in the street. But can we? It disgusts me. Weakness of my flesh, it disgusts me. I create the strength and certainty of steel. I aspire to the purity of the blessed machine. I don't know. Okay, is it really that Adeptus Mechanicus coded? Do I need to start actually learning about Warhammer because that is how I feel in my gut? It's like, welcome to... Do I need to understand Warhammer? Gosh darn it. Warhammer. Yes, you do. All I know is that the Skaven are not in 40k, and that makes me care less. Why can't the rats be in space? Why can't the rats be in space? Go to the library and start reading books. But no, it's just like it's in a slightly different way in terms of vibes. Like, I do not want to become machine Warhammer style. I wish to... I want to get Amazing Digital Circus. Unironically. I... Darn it. Yeah, this was bad. Yeah, I took hits. Gosh darn, I'm gonna restart because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, you here. But yes, it's like not just the weakness of my flesh, it's just like nothing feels better than like, so you are like no, it's just like, okay, I'm unsure if I told this story here, but I went to VR art thing. All this Gavin's attempts to feast safe. No. The rodents. The rodents. The lovely little lads. Okay, yep, we're doing that again. Because I wasn't paying attention. But yes. The rat people are smart. Why can't they space? Rat space! Space! Could I interest you in bugs instead? Depends on the bugs. Oh yeah. Let's wait for... This is round 4. I can pass round 4 with just this one. I mean, no, not round 4. Numbers! I can read numbers. Numbers are for smart people. And then... That's ice. That's not water. Oh, you can remove that so you can add a water boy. Okay. The mindless, all-consuming kind. Maybe. It's like, maybe on a Tuesday. Like, because sometimes it's just like... Sometimes we do want to inhabit the hungry caterpillar. Sometimes we are hungry. And we wish to consume. However, that is less of the all-time vibe. Oh, yeah, I was telling the story. I was VR art gallery with some friends, and it was very gorgeous. I need to look at what world it was. If you have a powerful enough PC to play VR chat, especially like desktop is also a way to appreciate it. Or cuddle the slime creatures. I wish to cuddle the slime. I crave flesh, but no. You see, I don't. Like, gutturally, I know that Slanesh isn't my thing. But out of all of the things, Slanesh vibes the most. 99, I love 999! I love 999! Who doesn't love 999? Yay! They are happy. Darn it. VR art exhibit suggest I will look for the world later. And there was one piece which was a cherry tree, and there was snow, and I could like feel the snow on my muzzle, the muzzle of my avatar, even though it wasn't there. And I felt the snow on my muzzle, and it just felt, this is where I want to be. I want to exist as and in art eternally. If that makes sense. I don't aspire to be technology. I want to be art. Art is great and eternal, and I wish to inhabit it. And the computer, the silly little computer, allows you to... So it's just a silly little computer program. Exactly! Yes! I want to be like all my friends live in the computer, but it's a digitized version of your homies as little virtual assistants. But it's just like, I started crying so hard. It's just like, I am piloting a piece of art while stepping into a piece of art, and I can feel it. I can feel it on my fur. I can feel it in my soul, and I want this. An NPC, but not the TikTok kind. Like, not an NPC. Oh, like Anne from Kage Pro. I need to Google what that is. Google. And by Google, I mean Bing, because it gives me points for Robux, so I can give them to my brother. Oh, the blue one. The blue one. Is a cyber girl who lives in... You know what? Living in a computer. Live inside the pooter. Inside the computer. I forgot to update counter espionage. Not enough XP. But yes, it's like, yes. That is my true desire. Sword Art Online, but without the murder. That is since it is the least weird, I'm trapped in an MMO isekai. I did suggest that to Therapist Sama. It's just like, it's kind of like this. You can feel, you can touch, you can eat. Yeah. I that's the one I suggested to Therapist Sama. I mean, Psychiatrist Sama. Therapist Sama has just been working on me with my trauma. And she's doing a really good job. Can't talk a lot about that one because that gets a lot of it too personal. But it's just like, Log Horizon was like that. Trapped in the video game, but no one could die, so it was chill. Log Horizon, I suggested Sword Out on primarily because A, it was the most popular first thing that came onto my mind. Second of all, Log Horizon Season 2 just kind of sucks. It made me sad. Unironically, what I want is more Overlord. It's just like, Overlord makes me cry. Because if I were stuck in a world with, like, okay, Gun Gale Online. I haven't watched Gun Gale. I need to watch Gun Gale. It needs to be added to my list. SAO Abridged is goated, though. It's SAO Abridged. It's just like, what if SAO but good? and funny. It's like good and funny. Wow. Imagine being good and funny at the same time. It's just a tax fan. But I want to get overlorded. It's just like, I'm in a world which all of my friends, me and my friends, like, basically I get transported to my OCRP world, and it's like, since it's an MMO, I would act as God King to my characters. I would do evil things on behalf of my characters if it meant seeing them happy. I want, it's just, as a person who role plays and has done text RP and has done D&D, is like, bruh, if I were these, like, they see me as a freaking God King, and it's just like, I don't want to ruin them. Like, I don't want to change their entire view of faith by just being a regular guy. Of course, I'm gonna try my absolute best to fulfill what these people see me as, because I love them and they love me. That is very Warhammer review. Alright, Ride is actually here to take care. Your secret food. Oh, slime, love it. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. But yes, that is very Warhammer for you. It's just, I desire for my, I want my OCs to be happy. I wish for them to be happy. But yeah, it's just like, unusual? Yes. I was very glad. Okay. So that does technically count as heat. We need a friend who can, with Pierce. And you know what that means? Slime friends! Slime! But yes. Corrosive. My brain for a second thought that was a thing that wasn't in the game. Oh gosh, my brain really is doing a big lag. Big lag brain. Lag brain. Brain that does a lag. So tell me why are these monkeys defending the head-headed? I don't know why these monkeys are defending the cul-de-sac, but they defended the cul-de-sac. Yippee. Okay. Bye, Golden. But darn it, I forgot what I was thinking about. And I had nothing else to talk about. Darn it! Because I will probably have more things to say once I start living a life, and thus making all of my creative endeavors more interesting, which is part of the reason why I'm going to uni. Darn it, I'm running out of topics and things. Gosh darn it. Yay, slime. What degree are you looking at? I'm unsure how specific. Okay, the reason I've been vague about degrees, is because I'm going to an art school, and I'm unsure how specific these degrees are to the school that I'm primarily looking at, and I do not want to I do not want to doof. I do not want to doof on that regard, because that would be a very big doof. But it would be basically, I do want to focus on games and like interactive fiction, I think is the best way to not say the name of it. Interactive fiction. Whether that be ARGs, etc. The specific result. True. You see, this is the joys of having a chat that is smarter than you. Oh yeah, they're... Yeah, I think immersive / interactive media is the best way to describe it. Also maybe fibers, because fibers are always fun. Like, I have always been interested in fibers. It's like, fiber work is fun. Fun with fiber. Fun with fiber. The joys of fiber. Fiber. The joy of fiber. Yippee. But yeah, if I do manage to get my freaking PhD, if I have the time and money, I have multiple dissertations in mind, and multiple of them are on VTubing, in the nature of, like, the differences between Western, like, I forgot the title of it, but I'm unsure. Okay. Most of the internet is built off of sex work. I'm just going to say it flat out. Like, the donation methods that most live streaming platforms use are based around those developed by the adult entertainment industry and the live adult entertainment industry. And there are lots of different types of VTubers. Like, some that are into doing more adult stuff, and the types that are into lewd experiences, and the types that are into GFE. The dichotomy between the idol to sex worker, like, that line is really interesting. And it's like, how did these two very different cultures, how did these two very opposing forces of both, like, because idols are very, very different than adult entertainers. So how did these cultures mix? How did the systems mix? How do the fans either encourage one or the other? How are companies into the culture? It's so interesting, like, on a philosophical level and on a sociological level. It's just, I like thinking about people and how people think. I get to people. I love sociology. It's a field. makes my brain go yee. Yeah, I don't like GFE at all. If I had to do one type of ASMR roleplay, it would be story based. Like, it would be where I take on an entire like, even if there is a little bit of GFE, it would be with like a completely different character. It would not be with like Mixie or the person behind Mixie. It would just be like freaking. Funnily enough, one of the first CVs I remember doing seems some very adult content, so it seems like always been a part of the industry. I'm gonna assume that I know that. I'm gonna assume that we are thinking about the same being, and if so, very much yes. That would be a very good example. But also just the way that the platforms work. Like, basically, streaming sites took from it's like a don't fix what's like, is it broken? No? Then don't fix it. And I think that has also affected the way that I have not been upgrading my monkeys. I have been not upgrading my monkeys. And Project Melody has an interesting origin. And what letter? I know. Yes. And like the entire point, and it's like when other adult workers got kind of really pissed at Melody, it's like for how she was, like, her decision of how to perform and her performing in that field. Mel mentioned, I love Mel. Yeah. I think Parasocial is very tied into VTubers. And it's easy to associate. Exactly. And like, my mom said, like, to me, is like, yeah, you're basically a cute girl who could be, like, my mom basically called me a GFE streamer. Even though I am very not GFE. But it's just like, oh, yeah, you're a cute girl on the internet. Of course people are going to start thinking of you with that. It's like, no, Mom. I'm just a girl on the internet. But it's just, they tried. Oh, Mom. It's just, like, and also the way that my mom thinks about the systems that are used. Like, my mom really doesn't like Patreon. And it's like, well, you're getting free entertainment. Like, this is a tip jar. It's like, it's begging. It's like, Mom, it's not begging. You are providing a service for free and allowing people to tip you. It's just neurodivergent friend, NFE, neurodivergent friend experience. I think I remember something that Grug said one time, and it just kind of stuck with me. And I do say I love you to chat because I do appreciate you as a mass. But it's just like, what level are you? I am round 57. Oh, what level am I? 43 on this account. And this is my streaming account. And I have played a little bit less than I have on my personal main. However, What other games do you play? Mostly, I'm a rhythm gamer. But this is an introspective stream. So we have, is that the tip jar? Thank you, RWPS, for the... Is that pounds or is that the other? Is that pounds or is that euro? My brain forgot what symbol that is. Is that pound? Is that a euro? What the heck? I think differently. They don't even consider digital. No, my mom... Remember, Mama Mixin is very... Like, Mama Mixin has more followers than me. We must not forget that Mama Mixin has more followers than me. She's been doing this since I was a littlin'. And, like, my mom's main should... Darn it, no! We're gonna lose. We're taking an L. No! No! That's not pounds. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna restart. No! When you start thinking too hard and then you stop thinking about the game. No. But my mom was actually really sad about, like, my mom is feeling more of the effects of the... The term has a swear word in it, so I'm unsure if it falls into the no swearing rule. But, I'm gonna say the engrossification of the internet. Or I think the embodification of the internet is just, things are more gross in general. And I think it's just like, once a certain muskrat obtained the platform and there was a mass exodus, and then moderation just got, and I forgot to do the things I needed to do before round 4, because I am a smart person and I started talking. But, like, and I think people aren't equipped to go back to smaller internet spaces or aren't equipped to build their own spaces because the mega conglomerate, like, the congregation sites are dying, and the only congregation site left is TikTok. One type of information humans love. There are multiple types of information that people love. But, like, I don't think people are emotionally or... Gosh darn it. We're gonna start with these two. But yeah, but as we lose these mega platforms and all of these mega platforms start to erode, and TikTok is the next mega platform, and I am concerned emotionally. Like, to put it nicely, I feel like TikTok has somehow lost the little the little bit of nuance that we had, the little bit of understanding that we had when we see human faces is now no longer there. And I think, like, the mass apathy and hatred of joy. I don't think people like seeing people be happy. And that makes me sad. Because this is very specific to TikTok. However, there's a user called Michael the Librarian. And he was a quirky Quirky guy. He worked at the library. He now works for PBS, but which is great. Like, he is very PBS coded as an individual. And he did the kind of the "you are still here and I am proud of you for still being here" type content that I believe that we all need a little bit sometimes. Okay, a lot of it most of the time. But then someone on Twitter said, "Oh, I sense a dark energy from Michael, the librarian." And then people started to bully, like, a sweet, like a sweet individual. And it's just like, you can't see that, like, despite the fact that there is a person on your screen, you cannot see that fact that this person is a human being. And I think that is mildly concerning, to put it that way. It's like, usually I thought because people, I believe that most older folk hypothesize that the lack of kindness and the lack of understanding came from the lack of faces. Some BS about... Okay, why are they bringing up his mama? Out of all the things, why are they bringing up his mama? Out of all the shenaniganry that I have seen, why you're bringing up someone's mama into this? Why? I didn't see that part. Heck. Now I'm gonna get grumpy. Gosh darn. But I saw a lot of people hypothesize that the lack of mixed one. This little mixed kid, gosh darn. Sentences. But, like, people assume that the apathy came from anonymity and the lack of seeing that the person behind the words are people. Some people are too comfortable behind the screen. Yes! Way too comfortable. And I want to be the kind of person that makes, like, my goal, like, other than being happy, other than being happy anime woman to make your soul smile occasionally, I want to reintroduce that empathy. And I want to, like, say I love you to your homies. Your soul does not need to be filled with irony. The thing that would make me the happiest being alive is to build a community that filled with people that make friendships that last beyond their interest in me. If people can make friends from me that last longer than their interest in me or what I'm currently doing or what they subscribed for, that would make me the happiest person. That is what I want. I want people to be able to be people. And I want people to make friends. And I want people to be able to talk. And I want community. I want to build a community, because the way that communities and fandoms work are confusing, but if I could help make a space where people are generally happy to be here and happy to be around the people that are there, it's like, hello, gato. Hello, El Gato. And hello. But yes, make friends, exist, be just words that come out of my mouth. However, yeah, people are sadly not fully equipped to build the spaces I think are needed, because Also, to keep it light, people don't know what words mean, and then they use very big words to describe things that do not need to be described with said big words, thus making the impact of those very important big words less. Like, some words we need to put on the shelf, the very high shelf, and then we need to stop using them. You can remove the cars. Neat. We're in a weird conversation. I am purposely being vague with what the big words are. Problematic does need to be put on a shelf, but it can be put on a lower shelf than the words that I'm thinking about. Collective reading comprehension of the internet feels like it's a free fall. Yes! Please! People can like bad characters and not be bad people. People can make characters that are bad without endorsing the bad thing. What? Gosh darn it. It's... The high shelf is for accusations of crime. Thank you! Because some people bring out the crime words for not crimes. Gamer words get old. And also, like, I think the internet needs to learn that some words, like, there are lots of words that we need to put on the high shelf for a lot of different reasons. We need to put the accusations of crime words on the shelf because people are using the accusations of crime words too liberally and thus lowering the literally but yes, effectively we need to put the accusations of crime words on a shelf because those are serious, real things. And we need to put the gamer words on the shelf because just saying gamer word isn't funny. Please be funnier. Please. People of false accusations. Yeah. And I know that it's not even to the point that they're false. It's just they're using a big word that is like, this is way bigger than the thing that needs to be said. Like, I do need to be vague because the words are very big and YouTube does not like the big words. Or discussions around the big words. Festive words go brr. Okay, sometimes you gotta be funny. Sometimes you need to be funny. And we need to put the gamer words on a shelf until everyone collectively learns how to be funny without them. Vague posting for the YouTube devs class. Yes, I do not want to be hurt by the YouTube team for saying the big words. It's just like, yes. At this point, if some uses a crime word for a non-crime thing, I assume that... On one hand, I just don't think that people know what these crimes are at these points. Like, some things are weird and questionable, but not crimes. Things can be weird and questionable, and you cannot like them, and not be crimes. Hello, light YouTube made. Crime words. And we're not handling it. Actually, we handled it okay. We handled it pretty okay. Like, ultra spicy pepper, expensive spice. They must be saved for rare and expensive occasions. Yes, the gamer words get put on the shelf until you learn how to season your food without them. Because now you're just making really hot food, and it's not even good hot food. A lot of toys are using crime words getting discovered. Darn it. How hard is it to not do crime? How hard? Because is it really that hard to not do crime? It's just... Sometimes... Gosh darn it. Sometimes things just don't make sense. And it makes me frown in my soul. It's like, there are so many other things that you can do with your time that are not hurt other people crime. Like, you could do not hurt other people crime. I am not advocating for crime. Like jaywalking, as a treat. Is it bad that I have the first blue? No, because flash games are cool. Okay, I have a hypothesis. The engrossification of the internet started when Flash died, thus making independent creativity slightly harder, because they took the main thing that allowed websites and other small thing, like, it took away people's opportunities to make their first little trash game and put it wherever they want. But now kids are making trash games for mega corporations, like Roblox, thus turning it... Yes, I'm glad that the kids are being able to be creative, but I don't like that they're not being paid for their labor. And then Tumblr died. Everything died. Yes, treat others how you want to be treated. And also, when you could explain, usually people aren't malicious. They're just silly and a little stupid. We're all a little silly and stupid sometimes, and rarely are we malicious in that kind of way. So sometimes people start thinking, it's like, oh, this stupid thing is malicious. It's like, nah, that's just stupid. And Tumblr sterilized. We live in a necropolis. Honk. But it's just... like... when things stop working, people lose their spaces and they... know of gardens. I'm gonna hide that. Because I understand the implications of that. And not right now. We're being mildly serious. Don't glomp your nodules while we're being serious, homies. Don't glomp your nodules. Plan on making a large... like, please, learn a different... go to itch. Don't make your game on Roblox. You can use Lua for so many other things. Please, don't let the mega corporations take your money that you deserve. Please. Unglomping your nodules. Have you ever heard of dead internet theory? Yes! Yes! Please! I like Itch.io. Itch.io makes my soul happy. You know why? Because it's reasonable. It takes a little, like, it lets you post your thing, and then it lets you repost your thing, and it lets you host your things the way that you would want to host them. Like, if you want browser games, go to Itch, because Itch has several browser games, and I like it, and it makes my soul happy. Pop. Yippee. And also know that not everything needs to be a side hustle. You can just do things for fun. Fun is real. I did not get taken over. I am an immune. Let's put my boys at the corners and let it go. Unglobbing your nodules. I don't know why globbing nodules became a thing that I say. I don't even know what it means at this point. It just fits. But I also think that the loss of online worlds, like online spaces for kids that are not like frickin' Roblox. I resent Roblox. It makes my brain sad. Like, you took all the virtual world and the spaces for kids to be stupid online, and then you just turned it into an actually decent game that people of all ages want to engage with. But it's just like, kids need space to be creative and stupid on the internet. And adults need places to be stupid on the internet. Everyone just needs their own little space to be stupid. And we have turned being stupid on the internet into a moral failing. When we are all stupid, we learn. And by being stupid, we learn how not to be stupid. By learning, sometimes we're stupid because we don't know better. And then we can learn better. And if you moralize being stupid to an extent where no one ever wants to be stupid, it doesn't allow people. Darn it. I didn't want to talk about the Clover Club. I didn't want to talk about it. I was purposely avoiding it. I was avoiding talking about the roach in the corner. Because most people don't like it and it refuses to die. Which I think is, in some ways, it is good. On the other hand, it's very mean over there. It's very mean. So much of the internet is money. Why can't we just be a little stupid? Yes! We all need a little place to be stupid. And I know there's the club, but the counter argument, I don't like how folks are just underlying generally rule. Like, also, personally, I just don't like forums. I don't like the format. I need my silly text to not be in form format. For my brain to go, It's just, it's not it's not for everyone. And it shouldn't be for everyone. And I understand that a lot of things from the internet come from the Clover Club. But that doesn't mean that everyone, like, ever since, I do think the death of Tumblr was, like, I think a similar impact would be had if Clover Club got nerfed in some way and became unfixable in some way. I'd think that the same appealing to everyone isn't appealing to anyone. Exactly. Like, we need more scrungly places for people to be dumb and a little bit stupid in their font of dumb and stupid. Everyone has a different font of dumb and stupid. And it's fine. We can all have different fonts. It's just understanding that, and I think it's also the understanding that we all have different fonts. And the dumb and the stupid keeps, if we can all be silly, a little dumb, and a little stupid together, we can do it. We can do it. And also, I don't like the walled garden approach. Actually, let's do a fun little mini game. Let us see behind the curtain. Like, this is behind the curtain. Let's see how many Discord servers I'm in. Let us count. Let's count how many different walled gardens that I have had to or have been. That was a channel. That was a channel to open in. Also, there was an ad. Okay. All the discourse. Hi, Mixie. It's been a while. I wasn't able to chat. Okay. We're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. What? Did I? Oh, heck. Did I not do that? Okay. Darn it, what number was I? Chat, what number was I on? Chat! Help! 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 Counting! We're going back to the roots of this channel. Counting. Actually, I need to. Mama Mixin, I have purchased new pens, and it's like, Mama Mixin, it's like, you must sacrifice 5 pens. Pens for each individual pen. This was a cute stream. I bet it's funny. I'm in 25 active ones personally. The only active... Okay. Let's just say, I think I'm clocking over 100. And let's count how many I am active in. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Pen counting stream. I think we are. I need to. I'm only active in 2, and the other 30 are for emotes. Most of the time. Oh, actually, is this one still active? Sadly, no. Darn it. Though I am a mod for one of them. I've never gotten the spoons to become a moderator for a community. Communities are difficult and strange, and interpersonal things get weird and strange. Therefore, I am not fully equipped for the weird and the strange. Okay, we're going through pens that I no longer desire. And we're putting pens that need to not be in the pen bucket outside of the pen bucket. But the internet is weird. Makes sense. But as a person who has been through a few larger servers that you make friends in and then you leave those big servers. Hello, Aaron. Martindale. Words exist. We are taking an interlude from Bloons Tower Defense to sort through pens so I can surrender them to my mother. There are my highlighters. The jelly rolls get to be put into the keep pile. These have stopped working. Welcome back to our roots. Pens. But, yeah. The internet is a weird and wild place, and I do not want it to become a place of walled gardens. I don't want to need to log in to everything. If your site has a login requirement and to view content, or you can't make a guest profile and you can't give me a good reason why you can't have a guest profile, logging in makes your site less cool. And no, that doesn't mean I can log in with Google or I can log in with something else. No, I do not want to sign in with Google. No, I don't want to sign in with Google, Apple. I just want to see the stuff. Okay, we're seeing if this is enough to surrender to the mother. Because we need 30 to surrender to accommodate for the 6 new ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 20. I need a few more, but I can't find it. I will look in my other pen places a little later. But we have a pile of pens to surrender. Surrendered pens for the mom. Surrender pen pouch. The pens for the surrender have been pouched. And it is starting to get late. And also, I haven't eaten food today. So I'm going to go eat food. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. You are loved. You are appreciated. You are wanted. Drink water. No insert beverage that is not water is not water. Otasamare. Have a good day. I am pressing the button. Wow.